Hello and welcome everyone to another Star Citizen update video. My name is Rapskilian and I like to talk about updates and cool things coming to Star Citizen. If you like that kind of content and are interested in more of that, hit that subscribe button and let's sit down and have a conversation. Now of course 4.8 is way off and we don't even have a release window yet, meaning that all these things that we'll cover here will change or not come with 4.8. But thanks to our brothers and sisters in the Evocati program who have showered us with golden info, the new transit system is being tested and things seems to be looking great. The new destination queue mechanic that is being tested and will work on a first come first serve system. If you, let's say, change your destination, you'll be moved down the queue and deprioritized in the queue. Also, if a player disconnects mid-transport, the elevator will handle the queue change gracefully and not open an invalid location, meaning it will then move to the next player in the queue. Does that mean that in high player locations that we'll see traffic at the elevators? Please. Hopefully not, but I kind of want to see people queuing up for the elevator. That would be funny. Highlights from the transit system being tested in Evocati are that the elevator panels will be local and now are unique to each player, so gone will be the days of randoms being able to get into people's hangars and doing, cheeky little things. Also, this is kind of cool, they're going to be adding a hold lift door button, so now you can have that fun moment where your friend tells you to hold the elevator door and you can pretend to be pressing it. And then when they run up to the door closes. You'll be like, oh, I don't know what happened. My finger was on the button. Oh, great comedy. Also, great news, everybody. The Void will not be calling anymore. That's right, boys. Elevator doors will not open anymore if there's not a lift queued for that player to get in. So gone is the meme that has been with us since the first flight and the first birth in Star Citizen. Again, the system will work also better with the server meshing, with the new server meshing, better yet. Also, because the whole system now tracks moving objects better, the elevator queuing is more precise and updated. We can only hope that areas like, for instance, Area 18 and other hubs will be drastically improved because of objects. Right, let's talk about ship hangars. Service tier 0 will change you, truly change you. In the future, with 4.8, the hangar will draw from the resources that you have stored on your ship to repair, fuel, and restock. Or you could still pay with cash. It's either now cash or resources. How this will play out and how this will work, we can't really truly say. We don't have any visual previews or information on it. This is all just text information. But once 4.8 hits, I will look into the system for you guys. Also coming in 4.8 is the docking and refueling overhaul. As mentioned in the Q&A with the devs, there was talk about refueling gameplay loop being added to the game. These missions will have you refuel ships from NPCs that have been stranded and need help. Alternatively, if you get stranded yourself, you can now request via a beacon for a refuel that could be either done by NPCs if no player responds to your call to action. Again, how this will play out in reality, we cannot say yet because we have no visual or video proof of how the systems will work. And with this, also auto-docking is getting a major quality of life upgrade. Any ship will be able to initiate the docking procedure. For example, a Starfarer can back up and dock with a stationary ship. When the two gets close enough, the auto-dock will kick in. And once, let's say, the refueling is done, the ships will auto-decouple and the dirty deed will be done. Vehicle command modules might be coming to 4.8 and has been teased on the roadmap, indicating that the Ironclad is also very close. Hell, we even got a look at its windows. Beautiful, beautiful windows. What does the system mean? Well, it's going to be detachable command sections for the Ironclad Caterpillar, being able to detach, dock, and transfer ship systems among the ships, which is cool. Also, we're hopefully getting the flight suits so I can finally fly my arrow without passing out. How this is going to look like is the question. Will this be a full set of armor or just an under armor? We have yet to see, but this is something I've been begging for ages. Thank you, CIG, for listening to me. And to close things off, we're finally getting 2 new weapons with 4.0. That will be the Ultiflex Crossbow and the Casar Grenade Plasma Grenade. These are kind of cool things, and one I don't really understand how to use it, but I shall see once I get into our hands. The crossbow is a crossbow in space, which is never a bad thing. I hope it's something like from Star Wars where it's like a plasma crossbow. That would be kind of cool. And the Casar Plasma Grenade is a aerial of denial grenade, so that you can use it to funnel or remove enemy threats from a location so they cannot push through certain parts of an area. How this grenade will be implemented into the current gameplay loop, I could not tell you. Probably to, let's say, keep off raiding parties, or maybe when you finally have base building, to funnel enemies through a trap system. We shall see how this goes. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for being a part of the community. If you want to see more of my content, again, like I said in the beginning, subscribe. I stream every Saturday over here on YouTube and on Twitch sometimes, depending on the mood and depending on the time. Also, we have a website called Freehold.cc. There we have cool looking tools for mining, fabrication, blueprint lookup, and all the things you need to truly play 4.7 in its perfect way. Also, there we have a Discord with a cool ass community of like-minded Star Citizen players having fun. So, my name is Rapskilian, love you a bit of pie, and I'll catch you boys and girls in the next video. Take care, and see you out there, Space Cowboy.